Bonjour, welcome to this module. This is module 2 of the conjugating French verbs in present tense course. Now, in this module, we are going to understand the French subject pronouns. So, you cannot make a sentence without understanding the French subject pronouns. So, now, the French subject pronouns are known as les pronoms sujets. Before you make any sentence, before you speak, you need to know who are you addressing in a sentence or who are you speaking to. Now, the person you're speaking to in a sentence or the thing you're talking about in a sentence is what will determine les pronoms sujets that you're going to use. Now, in this lesson, we're going to talk about first, we're going to understand the French subject pronouns. We're going to talk about formal versus informal language. Which language do you use formally and which language do you use informally? And then we're going to do a pronunciation practice, and then we're going to look at simple sentence activities. Now, les sujets pronoms, we have je, nous, tu, vous, il, elle, and elle. So, je, c'est singulière. So, for the singular subject pronouns, we have je, which means I, tu, which means you, il, which means he, and elle, which means she. The plural of je, c'est nous. The plural of tu, c'est vous. The plural of il, c'est il. So we don't say ils, is il. And elle remains elle. So the pronunciation is different. Of course, when you're conjugating the verb, then we are going to know the person you're talking about or you're talking to. Now, of course, on a première personne, of course, when you talk about première personne, that refers to you, you're part of the conversation. And première personne, that has je, you as a subject, and nous, which means we, which is the plural of je. Deuxième personne means the person you're addressing directly to. Tu t'appelles Amélie. Your name is, I'm addressing you directly. Vous could be you're addressing somebody directly, mostly used in formal language. If you're addressing your boss, you're likely to use vous. That's a formal language. If you're meeting somebody for the first time, you're likely to use vous. Okay, but vous could also mean the plural if you're addressing more than one person at the same time. Troisième personne, we have il, which means he, and the plural of il is il avec s, and elle avec s. Now let's understand the subject pronoun. Les pronoms sujets, we have je, which means I. Example, je m'appelle Amina. Tu, which means you. Tu es mon ami. You are my friend. Il, which means he. Il joue au ballon. He is playing ball. He plays ball. And elle, which means she. Elle lit un livre. She's reading a book. Nous, which means us. Nous sommes amis. Vous, which means you, maybe addressing more than one person if it's informal, and addressing one person when it is formal. Vous êtes formidables. Ils, which is they. Ils jouent ensemble. Elle chante. Now, could you identify the subject pronoun in these sentences? We have je m'appelle Nathalie, nous mangeons ensemble, tu es malade, ils sont intelligents. Now, so in the first sentence, je m'appelle Nathalie, the subject pronoun will be je. Nous mangeons ensemble, the subject pronoun is nous. Tu es malade, the subject pronoun is tu. Ils sont intelligents, they are intelligent, the subject pronoun is il. Now, after this, I would recommend that you watch the third module lesson, which will be about understanding the French verb groups. Merci beaucoup. Can you remember to subscribe?